Yeah, Merry New Year, everyone. Sorry it's been about a week. Get to that in a bit, but first have some nice little fun stuff to talk about first. So recently got a good mess of new toys and stuff. As I think I mentioned in the end of the year thing, I got some of these new minifigures that actually, look like the Equestria Girls characters, which, the generic dolls don't really look that well, but whatever. If those sell, those sell. But these are something I definitely was looking forward to because they actually look like who they're supposed to look like. And then also, my mom got me a couple other gifts, and including some really cool amiibos, including the Me Fighter series, which I honestly never expected to see anywhere for, as even as a set or individuals. So I'm pretty impressed to have gotten that, and then classic Mario, classic 8-bit Mario, but that's really cool too. Still, still would go for the more modern modern Mario. That's just a bit of a personal preference there. And also got the Starlight Glimmer brushable toy, which is really cool. I like that the mark there, which is for like some Hasbro app. It sort of looks like she got tagged for house arrest or something. So it's like Twilight says, "Yeah, we can be friends. Only we're marking you for house arrest." I think that's pretty funny. Just what it is. And yeah, I know they announced Colorado one, but no thanks. Announced a Coco one, that would actually be a character we'd want to get. Well, that and Starlight, because villains, which is actually pretty cool because I have Nightmare Moon and Chrysalis in the set of brushables, so getting Starlight there. Just need what's his name? Tarek, Discord, and Sombra. Huh. All of the male villains. Interesting why they don't have those yet. Oh, bit of a jump cut over here to different background, usual background. Also, in addition to the toys, I got the what's it called? The Shovel Knight amiibo. Should be arriving next week once the pre-order is coming on Friday, so that's cool. And new comic next week. Just back to what I started the video on about not really doing anything recently, and honestly, I want my first video back to be the Cutie Remark thing. That didn't happen, but that's just felt like doing an update and talking sort of thing before getting back to that. But that's you always have to get some work it out, work stuff out before you can really get into what you really want to work on. I don't know, just every holiday season I just get into the bit of a funk. So of course, that had me down for a while, long while. Not even going to deny that. So and of course you can't really say it's completely over because that would just be too wrong. But I don't know, just wanted to get back to making videos here. Finally get something for the new year. About a week after our last video. Just not really in the spirit of stuff, but trying to get stuff going for the rest of the year. Not really have anything stick, but I don't even want to think about the upcoming semester for classes and stuff, which at this point could be better, could be worse, and unfortunately I have a very pessimistic view of how it's going to turn out. And honestly, that's one of the things that's really keeping me down a lot, is just with that. But just have to keep going forward when working on everything else. I mean, I am working on story stuff, so that's moving forward, and hopefully have that start picking up too, which will be good. Just would like to get that stuff done and other stuff, and I was looking forward to having the classes so that I have something to do, but at this point in time, something actually productive to do, I should say. Well, anyone could say productive for any number of things. I mean, I really do like writing and have the readers there respond and enjoy it too. So that's a productive thing as well. So I like being able to make and share stuff with people. So if only it wasn't so much of a hassle to make a living making and sharing stuff with people, because I know a lot of people out there on the internet would just love to be able to make their webcomics, make their video series, make whatever, if they had the ability to make to do so without financial worry. But it's a downer that's the thing that happens. But that's why we buy those amiibos and those pony figures, so that we can help prop up people who make at least major network shows like those, or major video games like that. So bit of a unusual rant or discussion direction to go with that one. Some might say it's a little gloomy here, so that would also add to my mood. But I really like the rain, except for some high winds, which just make too much noise, especially if you even have your window cracked that much, which is about how much I had all of my windows open until last night. So, I mean, downside of that is not being able to really read at night, as you could probably tell by my voice. Is I'm always very stuffed up, and having even that much of a window opening is beneficial to actually, breathing. But I'd rather not have the windows opening and closing all night long, which is annoying. Plus, having it that wide when this time of year is good, because it's not as much heat loss. But now fully closed, definitely not as much heat loss. Although we have yet to have a night where I'm definitely not warm, even just wrapping up in blankets. So, heck, I have my air vents half closed because I get too hot otherwise. I don't know. Trying to think of anything else to add. My dad's out on vacations around. I've sort of wish I'd be be able to do travel like him. I mean, if I was doing his level of traveling with these videos, I'd definitely be posting stuff from the road, which would which would definitely be a thing. Although I don't really have portable editing software, so that's also there you goes a downside on that. So, um, run into a bit of a wall on that one. But I'd definitely be recording stuff on the road if I were him. But you know, I hope he's having fun on his trips. Yeah, going to see family, quickly leaving. Because, oh boy. Yeah, although at the same time, I wouldn't be recording a lot of like the family stuff because, as you probably noticed, I didn't put up anything from Christmas, even though I had my tablet out there the entire time. But I was because I don't want to put up stuff without their permissions. So, it's fun doing family stuff. Spent part of the day yesterday working on an email for my cousin to do plush ideas to help raise money for her charity. So hope that helps her out. I really do because good to raise money for charity. And honestly, if you look how much money the pony charity is raising, selling plushies for that is a good idea. Heck, if you can go to a convention and get one of them signed, even more money. Which is why, oh god, just remembered seeing one like really high quality Luna plush that was for charity that was signed, and it was going for well over $1,000. Oy. Well, that's very good power to them. I mean, plus ours to make like the prints as you see behind me. So, I wish there was a good cycle of merch. Wish I could come up with some sort of merch to sell, but no. I don't really think I want to do that. That'd be just making and sharing stuff for people's enjoyment is always a good thing, and yeah, hopefully be able to. I'll get back to making videos regularly because like I said, making stuff actually and sharing it that actually makes me happy, and it's a good mood elevator without doing anything chemically. Well, I'm not even going to get into physiology. I barely understand physiology myself, so physicist, not physiology major or whatever they physician. I don't know, having fun on one of the forums I'm on, posting like science facts today, so try and research out something for a few hours before I go to bed, which is, a good thing to do. Study some science before you go to bed. I don't know. It's just like I don't remember how old the study was, but it was like right before you go to bed and right before you wake up are the good things to, or good times to learn things. So, that's pretty funny since I put in like most of my reading hours are right before I go to bed. So, which is pretty bad because I'm doing like all my reading on my tablet here. It's and they're saying don't use that before you go to bed, but I'm doing my reading and getting really drawn in. And I just gonna cite one time that it's like, well, come on, books don't overstimulate you, and I'm go flash back to middle school, before middle school even, so so about 20 years ago when I had a book that was about this thick. I had read about this much of it And then one night I just decided to finish the book. So yeah, books can't keep you up all night like doing electronics. Mm. You're stimulating your brain, so you don't want to go to sleep. But when it's up all night stimulating your brain, and can't really make a fancy meal during the night, which would be great, or other stuff. I don't know. I know that's my biggest problem with late night snacks is not being able to make a big fancy meal. But anyway, save some rants for another time when I need to do filler between a pony video or pet video. I skipped last weekend watching it, so I have absolutely no idea what happened. I'm not even looking up a synopsis because I'm going to just do the 2 episodes in a row this Saturday. I mean, I it's just like really not a great mood and really just wanted to pass out, and so skip the episode. I'll catch up. And then, of course, the Stephen Bomb going on this week, so so much stuff to catch up on. When did they do this? Right when normal schools are even getting back in session, so it's like okay, kids, here's a whole bunch of Steven Universe. By the way, next week you're back in classes. Enjoy. Thanks a lot. Anyway, thanks for watching as usual. Hopefully I have something more interesting next time, and hope your New Year's going well so far. I mean, it's only a weekend, but if it's going bad, hopefully it picks up. So, see you then.